All right, welcome everybody out to today's webinar. Whether you're hearing this webinar live or in the future, and you're watching the recording, we just want to let you know by the end of today's webinar, you're going to learn how Nate and myself have been able to use the exact technique that not only him and myself are using, but hundreds of people have taken advantage of to target any business, whether it be offline, whether it be online, a brick and mortar business. You might be a speaker, an author, a motivational speaker. You might be in multi-level companies. You might have your own band. All right, so you guys get the point. Doesn't matter what you do on Facebook. We can teach you guys how to get directly to the people that want what you have. So by the end of today's webinar, you'll learn how we've created close to 20K in a very, very short amount of time. Using this type of technique, using the same techniques and resources that we're going to cover today. You're going to learn how to get 40, 50, 100 friend requests overnight. And you're actually going to hear from some people that are already using the techniques, the software, the strategies that we teach inside of the course, not only for, once again, an online business, but for an offline business. So you're going to hear from some people about that today. But without any further ado, I want to bring out a good friend, business partner. Once again, let me say that one more time. Good friend, business partner second. Um, Nate Obryant, who's going to go ahead and cover exactly how he came across this strategy, exactly how this whole idea really came into a reality, and is just taking Facebook by storm, is taking the affiliate marketing niche by storm, and getting him on webinars with seven-figure earners. For those of you that know Jamie Lewis, Nate actually appeared on his webinar just a few days ago. But more importantly, we're helping regular people make their first 20, their first $100, guys. So whatever level of business you're on, this definitely can help you. Without any further ado, Nate, I want to come out and let them know. I just unmuted you. Let them know exactly how you came about this technique, and just kind of tell your story for those that don't know it.
Yo, what's going on? Can everybody hear me?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear.
All right, cool. Jermaine, can you mute yourself? I got an echo.
Okay, yeah, let me just mute myself out. And I posted, can everyone confirm that they can hear you? And
So, wait, let me just confirm I can hear me. Is that a yes or no? Can someone chime in and let me know? Okay, cool. Thanks, Sean. All right, what's going on, guys? For most of you guys on here, probably, I guess there's a lot of new people on here who's really never heard my story, which is all perfectly fine. Um, I come from one of those backgrounds of being in the streets and gang banging and getting kicked out of school. All this stuff that made everything happen, man, it all reflects back to my sixth grade. And if you guys can just envision that with me, my sixth grade year, I lived in Oceanside actually with my parents, and my mom had a heart attack one night. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning, and we were struggling, man. Like we was eating top ramen on newspapers, right? We had to eat cereal on newspapers. We didn't have no floor mats. We didn't have no bowls or nothing, and it was a complete struggle from switching, coming from Oakland to Oceanside for my dad because the government, they shifted him out. And I remember asking my dad, like, just for $1 to get a Slurpee. And my dad would, he would literally look me in the eye like he was going to cry because he couldn't really give me $1 at that moment because he couldn't really afford it. And we would go back and fro, going to Kmart, picking stuff up from the house, walking because we had no car. And it was sixth grade when my mom started to stress out a lot, and she had this heart attack at 2 o'clock in the morning, and I thought my mom was going to die right before my eyes. And basically, the hospital, they came, emergency, they came and got my mom, and they ran and they took her to the hospital. And on the car, this is the same day of 9/11, and so as we're going, I'm trying to pray, but I literally think that my mom is about to die. Like I literally think that. And as we get to the hospital, the doctor tells my dad that she's going to be okay. We have her on medication. And they go, but your mom wants to talk to you. And so I'm the youngest out of the brothers and sisters that I have. So I go into the room and my mom is on medication. And from everything, if you guys have ever had any parents or anybody into the hospital, when they have all them things hooked up to them on their body, and it looks like, and you hear that beep, beep, beep sound, like I always think that there's not going to be a beep at the next second. So I started to just still feel like, my mom was going to die. And she grabbed my hand and she looked at me. She said, Nathaniel, you have it. She said, you're destined for greatness. And she said, you're going to be great. All I ever want to do is see you be great. And those words hold so tight to my heart when my mom told me that, because I treasured them like they were her last words. And as I grew up in that same neighborhood and going into gang violence and going into drugs, I began to just go on this bad trail, and I started to begin to feel like those words that my mom spoke to me in 6th grade no longer were valid no more. And the reason why was because I wasn't living out what she always told me. So I got to high school and I got kicked out of school 3 different times, didn't graduate, the only one in my family did not graduate. And I just felt like I let my mom down. I'm pretty sure a lot of people on this call, you've ever felt like you've let somebody down or you didn't complete to the standards that someone upholds you to. And that's exactly how I felt. So my friend introduced me to this company called ACN, and it was like $499 to get in. I had my first job. And so I bought my way in. And once I got there, what they told me, the story that they told me about the whole, you can make this, I'm making this much money, I got so excited, guys. And the reason why I got excited was because I was like, dang, I'm going to make my mom happy. I'm going to be great like my mom always told me I would be in 6th grade, because at the end of the day, I just want to make her happy. And so I got in there maybe 4 days later. I kept hearing people say no to me. I kept getting rejected. I kept getting told, it's a scam, it's a pyramid scheme. So I quit in 4 days. Mostly, like almost everybody, they quit when something doesn't work out in their favor just yet. So I quit. And so I tried to join another one. Same thing. Quit again. Try to join another one. Same thing. I quit again. And so I did this for like 4 years until last year. So last year I got put in this job for real estate, and I was working inside of a call center, and I felt like, why the heck am I here? Why am I sitting at this job? Why am I sitting in this seat taking calls? I feel like there's so much more inside of me that I'm just not using to my full potential, but I'd rather sit right here and just collect dollars just to make ends meet. So I got fed up. My friend told me, he said, Nate, I got one business for you. If you try this, I made $5,000 in 1 month. I was like, yeah, right. He sent it to me. I looked at it, it's like $25 to start. So I said, $25. So I said, you know what? I'm going to give my all. I'm going to give my all one more time, because I never know if this could truly change my situation if I give it my all. So I said, I'm going to give my all. I signed up. And I got on the phone with this man, Jermaine, that's on the phone. Jermaine spoke volumes to the person that you're connected to, who can actually operate in healing to wherever you've been through in your past. So he talked to me. Everything went clear as day. I knew my vision. I knew the potential I had. So I got online like September, right? I told Jermaine, I'm going to quit my job. I don't want to work for nobody else but myself no more. I feel like I have the potential to truly make my own numbers, create my own checks. Jermaine said, Nate, I believe in you. You can do it. So I got this system, right? I came up with these techniques. I woke up the next day on fire after I quit my job. That month, I hit 7,000. The next month in December, I hit 10K. 10K that Christmas was the first Christmas I was ever actually able to give my mom a gift ever in my days of living. 24 now. For 23 years, I've been broke, struggling, never had the money to ever give a blessing to anybody. So that year, I was actually able to put $1,000 in my mom's hand, give my dad a brand new laptop, buy all my nieces toys and clothes, and then buy my whole team shoes and wardrobe, because I hit 10K that month. And it felt amazing, guys. So I told Jermaine, let's launch a product. I want to give back to the community. I want to see people get the results that they see other people get online. And Jermaine said, are you sure? I said, yeah. He said, are you sure again? I said, yeah, man, because we can get results all day long, but if others don't, then we don't impact the community that's online. And there's so many people that's probably on this call who's never made $1 yet. And that's what FB Resurrection is doing. It's helping people get their first ever sales because they're getting pointed in the right direction. So in January, as we're preparing for launch, I go full out with all these techniques. I go full throttle with everything in the system, and I do 19K. And since launch, I've already done since February 1st to now, I've done about 10K. using these same techniques that we're teaching inside FB Resurrection. And that's pretty much my story. Jermaine's going to come in there. He's going to tell you guys most of his story and how he feels. And then we're going to hear some testimonies from everybody else as well.
Wow, Nate, I'm going to mute you out so we don't have the echo going on. But wow, man, I sit here and I listen to Nate. Every time he tells his story, it just, it really, when someone tells their story, it really gives people that kind of permission, that submission to really just be themselves and tell their own story. And like I said earlier, I mean, I've been in that point where, and I got some similar things like Nate. We both grew up in California. I was 12 years old, got jumped into a gang, wanted some attention, wanted to be connected to people. From 12 to 21, I was lost. I was a lost soul. And at 15, I started working a fast food job. I worked my way up. 15 years, I worked for this company. So I always had this neutral mentality of I want to do good. I want to do, but I need to make money. So I did what I had to do to make money. Put it that way. And, for 15 years, I worked at a restaurant and I actually made 60, 70, 75, or 78 or so was my best year. Got bonuses, 401k, full benefits. I worked my way from, this 15-year-old scrub kid that just, thought he knew everything to actually a mature person that was able to run 2 and 3 and 5 restaurants at a time. But the problem was I didn't have time for my family. I didn't have time to be with my kids. I didn't have time to say, you know what, I want to go to Olive Garden tonight. And I don't want to have to ask my boss or ask my assistant manager to cover for me. Or, I'd be at Olive Garden sometimes and people would literally call me. My employees would call me. And I could never focus on me or my family and my lifestyle. And so, I finally got fed up. 2009, I went out like everybody else. I went to Google, typed make money online, and I started doing some affiliate marketing and selling. Matter of fact, let me just show you how ironic is this. Um, I actually started selling affiliate products. I mentioned Jamie Lewis, who's a 7-figure earner in our niche, makes millions of dollars. Well, he actually created the Beats programs that look at this blog, 2010, right? So 4 years ago or so, almost. I was just selling affiliate products because I just wanted to make $20. Look at there's me when I was a restaurant manager in a tie, right? I just wanted to make $20. I just wanted to make $40. I just wanted to be able to make enough to where I didn't have to ask my boss for permission to go to Disneyland or to take a 6-day vacation. I mean, I had never been on a 7-day, 14-day vacation. I went on a month vacation last year in June. I took my kids. We drove to North Dakota, and I've never been able to do that because I was wrapped up in a restaurant, right? So, I kind of pause here because I see my fiance Ashley talking about she wants some of Shaniqua's eggs, and I know I told you about that, and I'm not sure if she's listening or she's just kind of responding to the comments. So threw me off a little bit, but guys, I shared this story with you because I was wrapped up 12, 16 hours a day, couldn't get off the phone. Even when I was home, I would work those hours. I would come home, try to figure out the internet, try to make a quick buck selling affiliate products, and then I realized that I made my first $20, right? And I said, you know what? I'm gonna be rich. And when I say this, I don't mean rich money wise. I mean people wise. Because remember, I said I love to be connected. That's why when I was 12, I'm an only child. I did things I shouldn't have did. Right. So whether you can relate to myself and having a corporate rat race job, or you used to be on the streets and you ate ramen noodles and grind food and a hamburger helper or whatever the case may be, we can relate on every level. And this year, Ashley and I are literally looking to do $500,000 in revenue, right? And I believe collectively, I know collectively between myself and Nate and Keder and Angie and Cindy and Mike and other people within our circle, we'll do well over $1 million to $2 million. And I don't share these numbers to scare anyone away. I share this because it doesn't matter what level of business you are on. Let's throw the egos out the door. Let's get rid of the pride and say that Nate has created something that is helping a lot of people. And this is what true marketing, true relationship building is all about. So without any further ado, that's my story. I got fired 2011 from this job because I had given up uh, subconsciously, and I wanted to make this internet thing work. And I always make light of it, and I tell the joke. I go, I think I figured it out, right? So we're blessed. We're very blessed there's a small percentage of people that succeed within this industry, but there's a huge amount of people that are succeeding with this product. So without any further ado, I'm going to go ahead and bring out a couple of people that are getting results. And let me see. I believe let's start with Gail because she has um, a very unique way that she's using it. And Gail, without giving away all your secrets and telling people exactly what you're doing, and you seem like a very giving person. If you want to give away some secrets, give away, Gail. But I'm gonna unmute you in just a minute, and if you could just let people know what exactly you're using the software for and how you were able to cha-ching, like you said yesterday. Uh, Gail, are you there?
Yeah, yes. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. How you doing today?
Good. I'm feeling blessed as well. I find that when I turn things over, opportunities work.
I hear you. I hear
Um,
you.
I come from a similar background. I was doing really good in my career, and then I got sidelined due to health reasons, and I
Okay.
struggled for a long time online. And I'm starting to put it together in a good way. And I saw this product, I picked it up, and got to playing with it and the power within it. I used to install software systems, so I'm a database person,
Okay.
and I can see how this levels the playing field for the common person. We already know corporate America is mining Facebook. This
Right.
lets us mine Facebook.
Right.
Um, so that got me really excited. So I started playing with it the other night, and I have a client offline that needs some likes. So I figured I'd try it with that. And so I was able to grab their friend list, and I copied your email format, and I just made it a little nicer and put the purpose of their business in there. And I'll tell you, I had to break it down because if you go over about 95, 96, you start meeting the CAPTCHA. They start slapping you on Facebook.
Right.
But what is happening is it's not only getting me likes, it's getting responses back from these people who are feeling honored that we asked for likes. And in addition, they're going to this client's page and they're looking at the page, they're clicking on old stories. I had linked their newsletter for today, which is their mainstay of their business, and people are going through that, actually buying from there. So
Right.
that's how powerful this tool can be. Um, and that's just a client that already had an online business. I see it for people that have brick and mortar as well. And I'm going to tell you, you need to spend some time. The secret is in how the search works in Facebook. I had to play around with wording, and what I was able to do is come up with using places, listings of local businesses. And there's some keys there. If it'll bring up the list, it doesn't put all the likes up on that page, but I could spot businesses that only had 2 or 3 likes. Those are the businesses you should be knocking on their door
Wow.
and using this tool. And then from there, you can mine that and get your addresses. I'm not going to get into a lot of detail, but you can do it.
Right.
And then you can work with getting them to like. After they like, you can invite them to opt into the email list, or you can give them coupons. I see a lot of potential with this with offline clients.
Right. Wow.
Um,
You've got my mind and my gears running. I didn't mean to cut you off. I don't know if you were done. Um,
oh, mine are going a mile a minute. I can think of a whole nother use for this and added tools to work into this, and I'm cooking with this one.
Definitely, definitely. So, okay. So what I was gonna say is, like you said, your mind is going, my mind is going. I'm gonna reach out to you a little bit later today if you don't mind. I love the
That
way,
would be great.
yeah, I love the way that your mind works, and I believe that there is some potential for us to work together on something and offer something back to the community because we're givers, right? But of course, making
Yep.
sure that it aligns with you know what you believe in and I believe in is fair, and we'll just kind of move from there. Um,
Yeah, I mean, the message I want to put out to people is don't get caught up in the box. Think outside and don't be afraid to play with the tool. You're not going to break it.
right,
That was how I stumbled across this. I just started hammering with that search to learn. It's kind of like Google where it auto finishes, and I learned what was the key words that Facebook uses to search by.
definitely, definitely. Well, once again, you're obviously a very very smart, educated woman, and anyone that's done like you said database and software and stuff like that. I actually did some server side scripting, CSS, HTML5. Took it in college, and I'll never touch it again.
Yeah.
It gives me a headache, you know. But anyway, I know anyone that understands the caliber of coding and softwares and things like that. It can definitely see the power in this product is what I'm really emphasizing. So thank you, Gail.
But
Go
but
ahead.
I also, before I go, I don't want to scare people away with that
Right,
because you've made it easy to do.
right.
That's the key point.
Exactly right. So anyone can do this. I mean, literally. And so, someone that might be as, as advanced as yourself, and we're going to hear from a couple other people today, but definitely thanks for keeping that point clear, Gail, is that anyone can do this. So thank you very
And
much.
thank you for coming up with this. It's making my life happy right now.
Yeah, Nate, and we can't forget about Jason Queen, who also is a huge part of this. Jeremy Watson behind the scenes, and Shane Otto, as well as April and John, who did the sales video for us. So this thing is taking off. Thanks to your support, Gail, and we'll talk very soon.
Cool.
All right, thank you so much.
Yep.
All right, guys. So you hear from Gail. Let me see who else we have on here. Nate, if you want to kind of inbox me if there's anybody else you see on here. Um, that wants to come out and testify. You know what? Let me just ask. Let me ask who wants to come out and testify. Who is live with us that is getting. I'm going to ask for someone that might be a little bit, let's say a newbie or newer, if you will, that maybe wasn't getting results that now is, right? So basically, anybody live with us that maybe they weren't getting results, or maybe you were getting some results, but this thing is just literally taking your business and your engagement and your lead flow to that next level. Anybody on here? It doesn't have to. You don't have to be a new person. If you're just getting results and you want to come out and you want to let people know the results you've got with the software. Um, oh, my bad. Nate's muted. I was asking if he knew there was anybody on here, and he's muted. So, Nate, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yo,
Yes, sir.
well, we got a couple people that want to say something, but my boy, Chase Infinity, do you see him? He want to talk.
Okay.
And
Yeah, let me see. Is
Martina,
he under Chase or is he under? Let's see here. Is that what he signed up as his name? Oh yeah, Chase. There we go. And first, before I bring out Chase, I just want to let you guys know that this guy has actually been working behind the scenes with a couple people, assisting them in installing, you know, techniques, installing resources, software. Let's just leave it at that, without giving away the farm. But here's what I want to say about Chase is really good guy. He's done a tutorial inside of our paid group and really helping people to understand something that might seem a little techie for most, but he just really simplified it for us. So I just want to thank him ahead of time, Chase. Really appreciate you. I'm gonna unmute you now, and if you want to come out and share your results.
Yeah, you guys can hear me.
Yes, sir. How you doing, man?
Hey, man, I'm great.
Cool, cool. All right.
Well, just so we can like get started, I just want to say thank you to Nate for actually bringing this into the actual marketplace because I didn't really know too much about what it was. And what happens is in the marketplace, you actually hear a lot of noise about people saying that this is the next big thing. This is this product is it. And I mean, you can look at my JVZoo, man. I got about 7 to 10 different things in there, which all good. But this one, when I got inside, it was so different that it just made my brain melt out of my ears. And I'm not saying that to be like sarcastic. That's literally how it was. So um, I actually have a PC, and if you watch the video and like go through it step by step, you can run Flirt on through your actual PC. But all I want to say is that the actual leads that I've been getting, like I just went to sleep last night and woke up with like 20 leads out of nowhere. On top of all the stuff that I do, and I was like, wow, that's powerful because it's a push button system. Literally anybody can do it. And I just actually learned from the person who was speaking previously about the offline stuff. Because I do offline marketing and how this can be effective for local businesses. And this is just amazing to me. So this is a blessing, guys. You know, if you're on this webinar and you're just wondering if this is something that can actually help you, or you're just not too sure, I put my word on this. This thing works. Nothing but results, guys. Numbers on the board.
Definitely, definitely. You know, once again, thanks, Chase. Really appreciate you, coming out as well as doing what you're doing behind the scenes, man. Keep it up, and let's just grow together, man. I really appreciate you. All right.
Yeah, sure.
Cool, cool. All right. So let's see. I think we have some chat going on in here. I'm not sure what people are asking. Let's see.
We
Oh,
got Miss Hammond who wanted to speak.
who is it?
Miss Hammond,
Sue. Okay.
she's in front of Mark right there.
Awesome. Okay. Let's see. Sue.
Sue.
Sue, right? Yeah, Sue Hammond. Okay.
Sue and Martina.
Okay, before I bring out Sue, I know Sue. We actually are working very closely alongside of each other, and this woman is a publisher, an author, can teach you how to publish a book on Amazon, things like that. And I'm not going to speak for her and what she's using it for, but I can only imagine. So with any further ado, Sue, uh, enjoyed the past couple weeks or whatever it's been that we've been working together. You're amazing, and just let them know a little bit about yourself.
Awesome, awesome. Thanks for giving me the opportunity to share my testimony about this product. And like Jermaine said, I do have a course that teaches people how to publish their books as well as market their books. So because I have been seeing Facebook slammed with get this product, it will help you gain exposure, gain sales, and most importantly, gain freedom and help others be successful. I had to check it out. And I trust the word of Jermaine. And I got to tell you, Nate, Jason, Jermaine, you guys have you've really outdone yourself with this product. I just bought the product maybe a couple of hours ago, and I launched it maybe an hour ago, and I'm already having just great turnout with it. I'm already getting people to like my videos on YouTube. They're commenting, they're sharing the videos, and we all know what that does. It gives you more exposure. I've already gotten friend requests, and one thing about me is, like the gentleman said before, I don't open my mouth up and put my mouth on something if it's not good. I'm not going to risk my reputation for money. And I just got to say, for anybody that's out there on the limb, on the fence, not sure if you should get this product, please do not hesitate. I'm already sharing it with my group, my friends, and my email list. Get it right now.
Wow, that's definitely a powerful testimony. You just said,
Mango.
get it right now. Don't think. So thank you so much, Sue. Once again, I've really enjoyed the time that we've been working together already, and I'm sure
Yes.
we're going to do some big things together. So talk soon.
Looking forward to it, brother. All right.
Cool. All
I
right,
think
Nate.
next let's do one more. I was
Okay.
gonna say, but this man we're gonna bring out is Keder. If you guys have ever purchased CL Bananas, this is the man behind that. He's also the man in the upsell video for FB Resurrection. But this guy has done 30 sales using FBR yesterday and 22 sales today. So we're gonna bring him out and let him just kind of give you guys the noise that he's making. Do you see him on there, Jermaine?
Yeah, yeah. All right. It's a beautiful, beautiful day.
You know it, man. It's a beautiful, beautiful day, my friend. It is freaking amazing what you guys are doing in the marketplace. This software, totally, it works, guys. I mean, this stuff works. It converts anything. And the best part about it is freaking automation. We love automation. We love to be able to go out. I know I love to do that. I love to be able to go out and just make sales. I'm making all the sales while I'm at the gym. I'm working out. I'm out with my wife, just having fun. If you think that you can put your business on automation, what I do personally, I'm going to give you a little tip if you listen to me right now, is take it a step further, right? You have the software running at your house. Once you understand how to set it up, you understand how it works, you don't have to stay there and monitor it and stay in front of your computer all day and don't do the fun things in life. What you need to do, take it one step further, right? You understand if you're sending out messages, if you're connecting with people, you have a cell phone, right? You have a smartphone. I have a smartphone, right? So I'll have sequence of messages that I do send to people. I know what's gonna come out next. You know, from doing it for so long and using Nate software, I know a couple of different words that I use in my sentence that makes people buy from me, right? If you use a couple of different stuff, test different stuff out, different wording, and see what comes out to people the most, right? When you get these words, you understand them, use them more often. So now let the software run, go out, go do your stuff, just copy your next following. If you're going to teach them, if you're going to give them a training, if you're going to help them, copy that inside of your cell phone, right? Put it in a file in your cell phone, in a little notebook in your cell phone, and go out, have some fun, right? So once the software is running, people's going to answer you back. You just copy and paste. You send them your link from your cell phone. You doing business straight up from your cell phone. This thing just revolutionized my business, guys. I'm just kicking out content, letting it run, sending out posts to the groups. I'm putting all my business on automation. So take it from me, this stuff, it rocks, man. I love what you guys bring to the marketplace. And you guys know, like Jermaine said, what we doing, guys, is bringing to you the stuff that's working. You know, we're not just, you know, hey, you know what, hey, just buy this, buy this, buy this. But we giving you the stuff that is working. We tested it. It works for me, right? If it works for me, it works for Jermaine, it works for Nate. Well, guess what? It's going to work for you if you apply this stuff. So my quick tip for you for today, definitely, literally write down your next step after you get connected with people. Put them on your cell phone. Go out there, go have some fun, enjoy life, enjoy the day, you know, and just reply back to people from your cell phone. Get sales, get excited, get happy. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. Bye now.
Hey, thank you, man. It's always good to hear you speak, man. So here's what we're gonna do. Is I want to bring out one more, Nate, real quick. I want to bring out Marc, okay? And if Marc, if you could just in maybe a minute or so, let them know your testimony. But I wanted to just bring out Marc. This guy is a powerhouse. This guy doesn't promote anything he doesn't see the value in. This guy, sells lots of makes lots of affiliate sales, I should say, and anything that he really does. So, but I just wanted him to kind of go ahead and speak for himself. You there, Marc?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. How you doing, man?
I am blessed as always. First and foremost, I want to thank Jermaine, Steele, and Nate Obryant for being passionate enough to bring this information to the marketplace to help people across the board. It doesn't matter what your product or service is that you're offering to the marketplace. Everybody is looking for automation. And what Nate and Jermaine have done by teaming up and then coming to the market is really helping everybody with automation. And just as Keder shared, how crucial is it, guys, for people to have automation in their business? It's crucial. I mean, Keder just dumped basically six-figure methods on you, so I hope you had a pen and paper and wrote that stuff down, because this very software has helped me close five-figure deals with my offline clients. So I don't know if you want to make five figures in one sale, but this automation will give you the ability to do that. When Jermaine and Nate speak, I listen, and I just copy what these guys have proven works. You don't have to reinvent anything, guys. Just copy the leadership that's in front of you. Just do what they tell you to do. This, I can tell you right now, from what Jermaine has shown me and encouraged me to do in the past 3 or 4 months, because I actually had the fortunate opportunity to meet Jermaine through another exceptional marketer, Angie Long, with a product launch that she did, and that's how I connected with Jermaine. And now, pretty much, if Jermaine throws something out, I just buy it, because I don't even question it, because anything that he does makes money. And if you really ask yourself this question, right, what's the number one thing that you need more of to answer every single issue that you have in your life? It's money. So why not put automation into the processes that you're doing each and every day? There's so much valuable content, valuable information that you're going to receive just by aligning yourself with this group of absolutely exceptional entrepreneurs. I mean, you got Cindy Bloom, You've got Keder. I mean, there's just Katie Hunt. There's just so many countless awesome marketers that are gathered inside of this group that truly do have a heart, guys, to want to see you succeed. And I don't care what it is, what product, what service, because Jermaine really helped me understand, guys, we're in the marketplace to do one thing, and that's to take the knowledge and resources that we've been blessed with and share that to the marketplace. And guess what, guys? By you approaching the marketplace from a servant standpoint, you will have so much money coming to you, you won't know what to do with it. You want to go buy cars? You want to go buy bigger houses? You want to go buy whatever the latest gadget is? Come into the marketplace with a servant heart and watch what will happen to your bank account, to your team's bank accounts. And I'm telling you right now, if you're not letting everybody that you know about this particular software, I'm here to tell you, you are being selfish and completely irresponsible with what's in front of you. You need to get into whatever team you're associated with. You need to put this information in front of them because they need it. So I just encourage you and I implore you every single time that Nate or Jermaine make themselves available to share with you value from what they're doing, and watch everything that they're doing and just follow their lead and watch your 2014 absolutely explode. Thank you very much, Jermaine. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, Nate Obryant, for creating this product and having the vision and the courage to step out in the marketplace and give people what they want, and that's results. Thank you.
Wow, Marc, man, powerful as always, bro. We it's all love, man, and like I said, let's grow together. I love working right alongside of you. Your passion, your like you said, the true heart that you have, that we have, to bring something like this to the marketplace, to really open it up and give it back to people, is a true blessing because once again, like I said in the sales video, most gurus take this technique and they'll just tuck it under their jacket, right? So once again, thank you, Marc, for your words of encouragement and letting people know that they should just buy FB Resurrection, right?
Yes, just buy. Don't wait. Don't think about it. Just buy it.
All right, man. Well, hey, thanks a lot, Marc. We're gonna close this thing out here pretty quick, and I'm gonna tell you guys exactly why Nate is on a flight, and he's got to leave in about 15 minutes on a flight to Denver. That he's doing something with, I believe, with his ministry and his, clothing line and business that he's got going on in that aspect. And that's another thing, is that Nate actually uses these techniques for his clothing line business, for reaching out to people in his ministry, etc. And so, once again, guys, doesn't matter what you're doing, you just need to buy FB Resurrection. So if you're on this webinar and you've already bought FB Resurrection, we're actually going to extend a special offer. There's almost 100 people or so, I think maybe 75 or so, without exaggerating, inside of our upgrade group, right? So what do you get inside of the upgrade group? There's templated messages. There's a lot more, support. You can actually, hit Nate on his inbox. You can hit myself on my inbox within reason. We'll be able to answer your questions. We'll be able to give you some more creative thought processes of exactly how you can use this software. But your first step is to buy FB Resurrection right now. So get back with your sponsor, get back with whoever sent you to this webinar, because there's this thing we call karma. So make sure you buy from the person that sent you here today, right? We're definitely not into the whole, taking this affiliate commission or, this person and that person, because there's more than enough money and abundance to flow around for everyone. All right, guys. So, I see Marc shouting out to Constance. She's killing the contest right now. Constance, Nick, Matt, Keder, don't let me forget anybody. Shoot, there's so many people that are making sales. So, guys, you know who you are. Shout out to you guys. It's killing the contest right now. Buy FB Resurrection, take action, get back to your sponsor. But we want to know who, for those of you that have bought the upsell, you guys know that it's been a $277 purchase, and an actual very, very good investment that people have made in their business. I want to ask, who would like 80 some dollars off of that price tag. All right, and Nate's gonna come out and he's gonna tell you exactly how you can get $80 off of the price tag for the upsell. Now, once again, what you're going to get inside of the upsell is, and I went ahead and unmuted Nate. What you're going to get inside of the upsell is templated messages. You're going to get some more advanced strategies of how you can take this software and these techniques to the next level, how to target CPA offers, how to make money with cost per action offers, and just any affiliate offer, and really target those niches. So my question was, who would like $80 off the price tag? And without further ado, Nate, go ahead and let them know exactly. Let's see, I believe I unmuted you. Let them know exactly what's going on and the power in the FB Awaken product. Let's see, you there, Nate?
Okay, awesome. What's going on, guys? Like you said, I'm getting ready. Yeah, I'm right here. Can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir. Go ahead. I know you're probably packing up, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm actually getting ready to head out the door in like 10 minutes. My flight leaves in like 2 hours. We're in concert tomorrow night in Denver. So like he said, man, we was thinking about it, and we believe, and we've been told we truly over delivered on this product, and it's what we got together is what we said, and we said let's give something to the marketplace where everybody can eat. And a lot of times, a lot of these big gurus or a lot of people who makes a lot of money online, they like to charge a substantial amount of money that no one can really afford. So what we wanted to do was give you guys something, right, that you guys will be able to blow your mind, but you also can afford at the same time. So yesterday we decided just to take $100 off the upsell, right? We put it down to $197, guys. And this is absolutely 15. We can be charging over 1,500 to 2,000 for what we're teaching in upsell, as far as the CPA niches goes, the advertorials, the devising and how to get an exact niche to yours, the smart folders, the CSV files. There's so much more stuff that's all in the upsell that will truly blow your mind, take your marketing to the whole nother level. You can literally start doing 19K last month like I did using these strategies, guys. Like, just picture, because this happened to me last year. I set up a campaign. I did something. I came back and had $1,000 day. One click, right? One click. Not took me 8 hours and selling, closing people, because I defined it, had a niche that I already knew, loved what I had to offer. Once I put it before them, something they have a passion about, they're already going to want it, right? So that's what I did. In one click, came back and had a $1,200 day. It was truly amazing, and it means so much, man. And it's not the lazy way of marketing, but it's the smart way of marketing. So what we're going to do is the first 10 people, right? The first 10 people to actually get the upsell today, once we get off this call, that spends the $197 and invest into the future. And I'm going to tell you why the power of investment is so important. Because when I first got on the phone with Jermaine, it took me to invest $50. Once I got off the phone for $50, I understood the value that this man had. So I went all in. I borrowed my money from a friend. I borrowed his financial aid money. I went all in. I told him I was going to pay it back. I paid $1,100. I've made my first all-in sale in less than 24 hours. You want to know why? Because I understood when I actually invested my all, when I didn't want the shortcut, I understood the value that I came from investing into it. I understood it, and it meant a lot to me. So once you guys invest $197 into your future, which is truly nothing, because I've invested over $2K to get to where I got to, you guys are going to be happy where you're at and with the value that you're going to get. So the first 10 people that actually buy the upsell, you're going to get on a bonus webinar with me and Jermaine next week. And we're going to share some of our deepest secrets to how he became lead monster and how I became Mr. I Make Noise. And it's going to be truly a life-changing webinar, like really life-changing. And then also, you're going to get a free Beast Mode account. And Affiliate Beast Mode is Jermaine's actual company. I'm actually just a leader of it as well. But there's so much training in there from Cindy, Mike Williams, Keder, Angie Long. It's like the Dream Team All-Star type of product. And so you're getting all that for $197. So the first 10 people that get it, you're going to be in there. I'll see it come in on my email. I'm actually heading out to the airport now. If you guys need me, just hit me up. Peace. Lego.
All right.
I make noise.
Lego. All right, guys. So for those that we're going to go ahead and close this out, and you do it in about the next 5 minutes. We want to respect your time. We want to let the people get back to business. We want to let the people go ahead and get the results that they know they can get using this software, using these techniques. So once again, if you have not bought, FB Resurrection, you need to buy it now. All right, and if you're looking at the upgrade, like Nate said, we're gonna go ahead and give you all these bonuses. I'm gonna stop there because this is more than enough value. The product itself is more than enough value, but we cut the price down, guys, last night because once again, like we said in the sales video, we're givers. We've sold this thing at 277, right? And we just jumped the price down almost $100, $80 to 197. So everyone that gets in is actually going to get access to, this whole system where we've had plenty of leaders spiral out of this program and make a substantial amount of money. You're going to get access to, YouTube secrets. I mean, honestly, this system's not going to be this price for long. We're actually in the process of revamping it. But as long as you get in now, you're never going to pay anything for this specific system. So once again, guys, that's the bonuses we're offering today for the upgrade. You will get a comped account there. And so once again, I know that we already have a couple people because I can see the PayPal payments. So first 10 people, just get in, guys. I'm not going to try to oversell this thing. I'm going to let you guys know that get back to your sponsor, okay, and make sure that you buy from them. Get their link. Say, hey, I want your link to the Awakening, um, you know, page. So you can just go ahead and buy that, take some action, get your bonus. You can actually reach out to me personally after you buy through your sponsor. You can ask me, to set up your account. Myself, Ashley, who is, my wonderful fiance, or our assistant will go ahead and get you set up, send you an email. And by today, you could be literally digging into all this training and more importantly than all this training, streamlined training, right? Not overwhelming training, but the training that you can literally go ahead and take advantage of today, and by tonight actually be getting some results. So once again, guys, take some action. Go ahead and buy FB Resurrection and or get the upgrade. We're looking forward to seeing who else comes into our upgrade community as well as into our paid member community. I know we've had about 8 sales fly in. Nate just messaged me that we've had about 8 sales fly in just being on this webinar. So you guys know we're averaging about 50 plus sales a day. That's going to be over 1,500 units in the next 30 days and probably 2,000 easy, right, guys? So this is something that people are going to see anyway. So if you don't sell it to your downline, someone else is going to come in, and you're probably going to say, man, I should have jumped on that when I was on that webinar that day. So without any further ado, let's close it out. See everybody on Facebook. Much love, everybody. Thanks for your testimonies. Marc, Sue, Gail, definitely. Keder, and Cindy, for always. I know you didn't come out today, but for always for being there. Thanks a lot, guys. Much love. Nate, thank you for bringing this to the marketplace. Let's close this out. The recording will be up later. If you have this, if you have anyone that wants to hear this webinar, it will be available and open to the public. So you can share this. You can download this. We will actually create a video showing you how to download this from YouTube. Make it your video and put your link beneath the video so you can use this to actually sell, because this will help you make money. Peace out, guys.